like what I said, so we have to know, you have to know your customer and speak their language. This is not only when you come from the US or anywhere else. This is really for the whole world. And it's not only about translating or, like translating the words in another language. It's about the localization right now. And I think I will give you a few examples about this as well. Just, I got a new one in my head very quickly. So my name is Omar Angri. I'm the CEO and co-founder of marginbusiness.com. We're the leading localization and optimization agency for e-com sellers for the last 10 years. We are based in the United Arab Emirates. Beautiful place, really. We have so far translated and optimized and localized about over 100,000 listings over the past 10 years. It's not about the number, it's about the quality, obviously, but I just wanted to give you a little overview about how we work and what the kind of sellers are we working with in order to have such numbers. Okay, let's begin very quickly. In the last, I would say the last years, it got more and more important to have really something tailored for a customer which you are targeting. So that means you don't just go to Alibaba anymore and you just get a product and then you throw it out there and you try to make 100,000. We're not in 2010 anymore. You have to localize your products and the services in the European Union region or anywhere else. Tailor offerings and specific needs and preferences for consumers. So if you go in front of a consumer, I have a very good example. For example, Lexus did this very well. Burger King is doing this as well, very well. You have in the UAE, for example, there is now, you have in traditional clothes, somebody coming out of a very nice villa, going in front of his Lexus, and everything is like localized. When you see the villa, it's from Dubai. When you see the clothes, it's somewhere from the Middle East. If you don't know exactly, there is different headscarves and different things. But anyway, that it's from the Middle East. And when you see the car, the size of the car and how the car looks, that it's not from Europe, it's from the Middle East. So these are some very, very important points we have to consider. So adapt the language, use the marketing materials, and connect with your local audience. Even if it means for every single country has a local audience and nobody reacts the same to anything. What is very important is as well to demonstrate the commitment and understanding and meeting the needs of consumers, enhanced reputation, and position companies as trusted partners. So what means is that you need to be a trusted source. When people see your product, they need to say, okay, this one, I trust this product because my children or my family or me, I'm going to use it and I'm going to use it on a daily basis. This is super important. Benefits of localization on Amazon, EU and worldwide, because we talked the EU, obviously I have a EU here and here. Speak to your customer's language. We don't just speak about a language. We speak about the human being in general. We speak about the needs. We speak about everything what is around there. So this implies not just your spoken language, but also the interpretation of text that influences their decision to purchase a product with confidence. So like we already know, we are in the zombie scrolling era. That means your first bullet point might not go very far, especially when you're on mobile. So we're looking at pictures, maybe some text on the picture. We're looking at the first bullet point, if anybody goes to the first bullet point, and we're looking at the title. So you need to capture your customers in the first few seconds. I spoke with Alexander, I think is, I forgot the name. I think I forgot the name, but anyway, I have been on a webinar and they mentioned we have like 6 seconds with the video to capture the audience of our consumers. So very important that we do this. Really, our tools that we have to really make sure that we hit the customer's attention in the first few seconds. Increased visibility. This involves optimizing the product listings. So advertising, utilizing marketing strategies and improve the search ranking and exposure of your products on the platform. So not only localization, as well, very important, localized or native keywords. How do customers search in my language or in the language I'm selling to the customer to? I need to have people who understand that, who know how to search that. So we have that. We can help with that. Anyone who lived abroad knows exactly that there might be 10 different words for maybe for one product, you know, and you need to find out which is the good product. And when you are not from that region, or when you're selling in that region, you need to all have all of this information in order to attract this type of customer. Improve customer experience. Customers are more likely to buy your product that are tailored in their language, currency, and cultural preferences. So as well, adapt the currency, the price, cultural preferences as well. Photos cannot be the same in every country. Maybe in Europe, yes, but as well, there is Germany is cold, Spain is southern Spain is hot. So we have to adapt ourselves when we sell. Fortunately, we can change pictures within the European region right now. So this is definitely something we can change there. And all of this will give us about 50% more. This is what we have seen. If you, obviously you need to before have everything in place. The whole other things, what we just talked about, taxes, logistics, amazing software. If you have everything in place and then you add the localization, there is definitely a 50% increase of your sales there. So competitive advantage. By localizing your listing, you can gain competitive advantage over other sellers who haven't localized their listing. This goes specifically for the big Chinese sellers who are plastering all over the world with products directly from the manufacturing side, and obviously make a lot of money, but they could make a lot more money. But if you can get an improved product and sell as well, the customer will more likely buy from you because he feels there's some warmth in there. There is a passion in there. There is a customer service who understands what you want from them. Everything is tailored towards the customer. And this is many countries will still need to learn that. But I have seen a high improvement level from that side as well. So, but still, we can make a big difference in that. The PPC advantage. This is definitely when you combine your listings with Eva, you have the PPC advantage as well, because when you take our keywords and Eva's keywords and compare them, you can even pull down the best keywords and put them into your software. Only native speakers can really search for good keywords, no matter what you heard. Okay, there's good data analysts and they can pull you out some keywords, but you always need these native speakers in order to be 100% sure. And even if they are green, or red means super good and green means a little bit less, but still they have sales, better take 100 sales for sure than going and swim with the big sharks and try to get bitten and lose a lot of money. So this is always my approach in that as well. This is just a quick example that I have. This is a product out of the UK. I think from what I've seen, super good. Price is super good. They are as well UK based, but they know their customers. So they are it's just perfect. It's a perfect listing for me. You have everything you need. They mention as well, we're from the UK. So they definitely make a lot of sales. You can see their sales, 30-day sales. They have about 2,100 in sales. And the product is as well a very trending product. So really good. Now we have the second one, is as well from the UK, but they definitely do a big mistake. Obviously, their photos are not good. So it's not localized. It don't speak to the customer, especially for women. This is super important that we talk about something here which really has an impact on them. Not only that it's a fancy, outside looks good, looks, it needs to have a community. It needs to have something what they can relate to. And having like 3 photos here, little text, it's not the best, I don't talk about the product. Maybe the product is effective, but they definitely need to do a little bit more in their marketing. Here's 2 other products. What you might not see is that the second one here, the WellGuard, what I've seen is that they actually source from China, which I was very surprised, because all the other products are from the UK, and you can see here 974 in this one and 851 from this one. So that means this company, if they're Chinese or if they're UK, I'm not sure about that, but I can tell you, they need to show that they are sourcing from China. So their approach, and they know their customer. This is 100% clear, because although the product comes from China, they definitely sell a lot, and they know how to do it. Maybe it's the price as well, because it's not so expensive, but still, I think when you sell in the European Union and UK and even in the US, you need to attract your local customer. And with the colors and everything, they definitely attracted here, the UK, and they have amazing sales over there. Okay, now we come to the last part. Do's and don'ts when you're entering new market. Now, you know, normally I don't mention this anymore, but I've still seen sellers which are actually using Google Translate, you know, like, no, don't do that. You're going to mess up everything that you have created. You know, all the money that you have spent before will be down the drain, because, you know, who want to read through Google Translate, you know? No, not me. And as well, pictures the same. You don't want to have generated, the same as we have AI generated pictures, which in the future might come, but right now they look horrible if anyone have tried them yet. So Amazon automatic translations as well, not generated products, not anymore, my opinion. And what I've seen so far is that it don't work anymore. Sell with the wrong intention means if you really want to only out for money, right now it's not the time to only go for money. You really have a passion, a purpose, and you need to help. You need to help people in this world in order to make money. So solve a problem, and if it's your passion, even better. You know, so people can identify you with the brand, with your product. Localization is the best what you can do. Hire an agency. Don't do things on your own. Really hire an agency like Hi, like Alex, like HelloTax. You know, I've tried to do the taxes on my own. I recommend not to do it. Go get HelloTax. You know, you're gonna get problems. So really, that's one thing. Even if it costs you money, I'm really serious about this. Just, you know, spend that money, and you're gonna be a lot more chilled, you know, and you can focus on what is really important. So create a brand, you know, generate products, create a brand, products with purpose. I said it already, very important. Conclusion, when entering foreign markets, it's important to avoid shortcuts, as they can lead to missed opportunities for success. Foreign markets are not simply another location for your product set, but can instead be a pathway to even greater prosperity. I'm closing this with this sentence here, and thank you all for your attention. I think that was, I hope it was not too much for everyone who attended here right now. So very quick, we are marginbusiness.com. You can find us at marginbusiness.com. We're very active on LinkedIn. We are doing the listing optimization and translation services. It don't stop there. We do as well translation for everything else, but we are really focused since years on the Amazon world, and as well on Noon in the UAE. You can, like I said, it's very important to have powerful content, optimization, and localization services. So we help everyone around the world. If you have questions, just let me know. And there is a very special offer for the very small sellers. 1 to 5 listings. We have a new AI tool, which is amzlistai.com. And we offer at the moment a free listing and 1 free language for each localization package bought. Value is up to $999 US. And I think HelloTax or Nick has as well a super good offer for you all. This is just a quick squeeze in, but the main message I wanted to bring through is really make sure that you understand your customer. Thank you so much. And I hope it was under 10 minutes.